Hey yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Atmboy Karter and I'm back with another video, you know what I'm saying? So, I wanted to do a quick story time, you know what I'm saying? There's been a lot of, I wouldn't say weird, but like interesting scenarios that have like happened whenever me and Atmboy Pablo go out, you know? Because we tend to go out a lot, you get what I'm saying? So, which story time should I start with? That was too much. Oh! Let me start with Atteridgeville. So, this is the first story time for Atteridgeville. Because Atteridgeville has two story times. Amanskraal has two story times. There's also a story time for Orlando West. Yeah, so I'm gonna start with the Atteridgeville one, or one of the Atteridgeville ones, right? So, me and Atmboy Pablo, we just finished trading for the day. It's around like 4 or 5 in the afternoon, right? So we're done trading for the day, you know, we've already moved New York Open and everything, so I just like, okay, now we're done for the day, right? So obviously, you know, like, you know, gents, you know, we like to offload, you know, some steam, you know what I'm saying? So we decide to go out. So we get hit up by our friend Betty. She hits us up, she's like, yo, there's a vibe in Atteridgeville, right? So we're like, hey, okay, Atteridgeville, oh, wait, let's go and see what's up, right? So, and meanwhile, we know how dangerous Atteridgeville is, right? Especially because me and Atmboy Pablo, we used to live like close to Atteridgeville. So we know how dangerous it is, but we were just like, nah, it's whatever, like, Atteridgeville ain't dangerous, bro. That's like old news, you know what I'm saying? So like, I bet.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Usually we have like quarts, sort of like lady quart. We bought quarts of beer. I don't know if I have an empty here, but it might not be a good idea to show it anyway because of copyright or whatever. But we had quarts of Black Label. So yeah, so we're like, okay, as in, let's just buy like probably like a bottle or something, and then we'll pull up on Betty, right? Sharp. We buy a bottle of Sky, I think. Buy a bottle of Sky. So we have Sky and Black Label, right? Sharp. Hey, we get to the place, it's a vibe for real, for real. Like, I don't know if people in Paley know it, right? I'm sure you guys know it though. On the park, there's a park, right? That's on Ciso. I think it's on Ciso Street, I'm not sure. So there's like a shop nearby that park where they rent out like Hubblies and stuff. So it was a vibe, like the park was packed, cars parked everywhere, like anywhere and everywhere. Like if there was a space for parking, someone parked there. You know what I'm saying? It was packed. It was packed. So we're like, nah, we get there, it's a vibe, you know what I'm saying? We're rolling up that good, you know. You know what I mean when I say rolling up that good, you know. So yeah, we're rolling up that good, chilling, it's a vibe, seeing our honeys, you know, Atteridgeville and honeys. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying, right? You see honeys, as gents, you know, we're doing our things, you know. So, and then there's this song that comes up, right? I forgot what the name of the song is. So it's a piano song, right? So it comes on, everyone's going crazy. I look at the stage, right? Because they had like a kind of mini stage. I wouldn't say it's a stage, it was just like where the sound was coming from. Like let's say maybe like Skondiri, so there's like paving, sorry. There's like paving there, so like they had like the sound, the subwoofers and all of that, and the mixer was right here and everything. So there was kind of like space in front of the sound system. So I'd say that was the stage, I guess. So Also, the stage is packed and everything. So people are dancing, and then all I hear are gunshots, dude. Like that's all I heard, right? So I'm looking at the stage, because where we were, let's say the stage was here, and then there was a street in between the stage and us, right? So I'm like, okay, sharp. So I'm going with the track Nami, right? Because you know, like I'm more of a hip hop person, but then I listen to piano, right? So I'm going with the track. I'm like, yeah, this track is too much, you know. So I look at the stage, right, and I just see it's packed. I'm like, okay, jiggy jiggy, pow pow pow.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Eh, wapataliwa. Like everyone's yo. Like everyone dispersed. Like it was crazy. It was like I don't know if you guys remember like back in the day when there was like Pinky and stuff, the way we would run away. Like that's how everyone ran. Like everyone ran, dude. Yo, everyone's running. Me included, right? Pablo even left the beer on the ground, dude. Like, okay, I know like your life is more important than beer, but then what were we gonna drink when we got back home? But anyway, so yeah. So I jumped that Pablo forgot the beer. I mean I go back for the beer. I'm like, no ways, bruh. Like, no ways, bruh. And it was late. So I didn't think if there was places that would still be selling alcohol at that time. So I was like, hey, nah, fuck that. I turn back, I pick up the beer, right? And the people, most of the people there, they were chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like after the shots, people were scramming, right? But then when I was going back for the beer, people were already chilling again, and they were like, "Nah, Elena, asigani, whatever." And I was like, "What? That wasn't gunshots? Nah, bro. Like I know gunshots. You know what I'm saying?" So sharp. So now even Pablo's like trying to like contain himself. He's like, okay, yeah, I know. The vibe is still on. And then we realized that they actually shot someone, you know, because we were curious. We were just like, okay, if it wasn't gunshots, then what was it? So we moved to the stage, towards the stage, and they had actually shot someone, right? So yeah, that picture was, it's something I'll never forget, right? So yeah, so me and Pablo, we see this guy, we're like, yeah, now we bouncing. We bouncing. We're not gonna the city golf for day, so I got like, yo. So okay, we head back to the whip. I put the beer and everything. Pablo's like, let's leave. But like, yo, I wanted a guai. I wanted a cigarette, so I lit a cigarette. Like I was outside of the car, I lit a cigarette, and Pablo was like waiting for me inside. He was like, as soon as he dumped the cigarette, we're out. So I'm like, I bet. So now I'm smoking the cigarette, I'm smoking. So people from the park are walking up and down, right? That street where we were parked. So they're walking up and down. So another one walks down. It's like, hey, but who's the mama? Which directly translates to they shot Mang Mang, whoever that person is. So I'm like, damn, like yo, like yeah, Atteridgeville, man. And then as I get about halfway with the guy, like this Han is walking up, right? So the event was that way, and we were here. So she was walking up the street, walking towards the location of the event, right? And then her and her friends basically met like right in front of me, right? And they're like, and so she asked them like, "We are like, let's do it," right? Which directly translates to what's going on. I heard a gunshot. And then her friends are like, "No, Osala Chomi, yeah, with the how." And I'm like, what? Okay, sorry, in English, that directly translates to, "It was your brother who got shot. Don't cry." And I'm like, what? So now I'm getting like pretty much like all this info. I'm just smoking a guai, bro. Like I'm just smoking a cigarette, and I'm hearing all of this, and I'm like, damn, bro. Like, yeah. And yeah, as I got to the end of the cigarette, I started hearing that, you know, just from the people walking up and down, like it's amazing how much you can find out. So I found out that apparently the whole squabble was over a hand, bro. And I was like, damn. So yeah, like if you don't see me hunting for hands at events and stuff, like this is why, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, there's still gents out there that think that they own women or whatever. I don't know what the situation was, but I'm not about to lose my life for a hand, especially when there's 60% of y'all in the world. So yeah, no more stuff taking for me. If I'm at an event or party or whatever, I'm just there to drink, guys. If you see me with your hand, she came to me. I didn't go to her. But yeah, so yeah, that was crazy, bro. We got back to the crib. Imagine we left the house for the event at around 9 p.m., right? But we were already by 10:30 we were back. Like we didn't stay long, bro. Like we were there for like probably like 30 minutes and then the incident happened. Like we weren't even there for long because they told us like Islala. That's what they said. Slala meaning like there's a whole night thing, right? So we're like, ah, nee, away, sharp. So we chilling. Hey, nee. It ended up very sour. The next day, I heard that it was actually someone well known in Atteridgeville who passed away. Um, I don't know his name, so I don't want to say the wrong name. You understand? So I'd rather not say any names. But it was someone well known in Peli, in Atteridgeville. So yeah, guys. Moral of the story: leave hands alone, bro. Bro, leave hands alone. Damn, bro. Anyway, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe. There's gonna be more story times coming. You know, as I mentioned, there's already 5. Well, there's 4 now because I already spoke of 1. So there's 4 now left. Obviously, story times come as they come. So if you like the video, give a thumbs up, subscribe, click the notification bell so you are notified the next time we drop a video. Yeah, dying over a hand.